And here we are. Welcome, 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 everyone. Hello, hello, hello. I am Monster to Mermaid. This is Minecraft, and we are right where we left off. We are in the archaeological find. So remember all those international scientists? Remember seeing them coming down here? They weren't just coming down. I'm going to change my view. They weren't just coming down for the nether miner, Leanna, who is our nether ambassador, and she is right over here. And Benedict is working. Benedict is supposed to be fixing this, and he is. He's still working. And there's Leanna, and she's still asking for something that she is not getting. This does have a minimum stock, so that'll be interesting to see what we can do. Look what's happening there. Did you see that we can actually get wow. But of course, that would make sense that the nether people would exchange zombie flesh. Not that the skeletons would, but the nethers, the wither skeletons would, because they're that way. So we have, she is not asking, she can have all sorts of food. She needs to have food with her. And I thought settings, close portal on return, and food, and tasks, and expedition log she has. What do I want to do here with her? We're going to leave her for now. I think she's
work like that.
She's asking for a skin diving suit. She wants a special suit. Although she doesn't. Does she need? She does need a suit. She needs a special suit to get to the ship. And then let's skip the chit chat. Let's go here. Yep. She's asking for a suit, and that's right. She needs a weapon. Use weapon. And that is going to be an interesting thing. We're going to have to actually do something about getting her a weapon. In the meantime, we have, once it was found, and I see those two pieces there. Once it was found, we needed to build a actual corridor to the archaeological find. What is this find? It is the Tana Monument, one of several Tana monuments. This one is one that Tana is saying we can use as a graveyard. And so we're actually going to have Addison come down here where she is on this. Actually, I don't think I'm going to do that because Addison is very comfortable with Gemma. I think what we might actually do is have Addison continue doing research with Gemma. That's all she's been doing anyway, because there's nothing she can do in the archaeology graveyard that we have. And that was put up really quickly because we had someone die. I believe it was put up when Poppy died. And there isn't anything that can be done. There wasn't anything that could be done when Ermias and Amber died because they drowned. Zaf, hello! Yasu! Twice in a row. I love it. You're making a cup of coffee or a pot of coffee. There's a big heart over top. Really perfect coding by YouTube that they have the emoji symbol over top of the chat box so you can't see what chat says. And but it looks like you're having either a cup of coffee or a pot of coffee. How was your shopping? How did your shopping go? And Zaf was actually on earlier with me when I was having a cup. Nay, nay. I was having the craziest time on my Twitch stream. It just was a nightmare on my Twitch stream. And yeah, all sorts of weird things happened, and it was really crazy. And I didn't ask Zaf when Vincentius was trying to help me get rid of the voiceover for that was telling me all the things in the game. Could you hear that? Could you hear that, Zaf? I never asked. I suppose I could check myself by going back and looking at it. Malaya is working on the level 5 of this smeltery. Yep, she is. And so this is what Malaya is working on. This is Skye's smeltery. This is the glass smeltery across the way, and that is Cassidy. A grocery store you went. They are called supermarkets in Europe. Yeah. And let's go here to market. And let's see what everyone else is doing. Jania, I believe, is working on Case's industrial Fletcher, and when she's done, we're going to make it more industrial. It is not the store, even though we're using the same footprint as the retail store. When you entered, you heard Vincentius, and then you didn't hear anything else. Okay, good. I'm glad, because it was loud in my ear, and I was hoping that it wasn't loud like that for everyone else. What is she working on? She is working on the Fletcher, Jania. And then Benedict is working on, people are going home. The restaurant closed, and those restaurant chefs are going home. We have some people down here that are probably going home. I'm just glad, thank you, Afgaristo, Zaf. I just was hoping that it wasn't really loud in everyone else's. Yay! Okay, good. It was so crazy. All of a sudden, everything I touched, there was this narrator who was telling me what every single thing was in the game every time I touched something. It's like, no! No! It was very silly. So, yes, so I was talking about the archaeological dig that Max is going to start working on. And what we were saying was the international scientists, Aubriel, who do we have? Aubriel, Alessandro, Marcellus, and we have another two. We have someone else. I'm going to go look. This is how long it's been since I've looked at them. And then we have the two submarine technicians, the submarine drivers, Chase and Brett. They are submarine technicians, submarine scientists, and then the others are Marcellus, Zemina. Zemina was who I couldn't remember. Zemina, Aubriel, Alessandro. So these are all of our international scientists. So you remember when they kept traipsing down into down this stairway, and it's like, where in the world are they going? But they actually, on their equipment, had actually found some sonar that suggested that there was a monument down here. Now, what's left of the monument looks like this, but the blueprints, what do you call it? The things of the monument, the plans, the floor plans of the monument are inside the monument. And so with the help of the other researchers, Max is going to rebuild the archaeological historical building in the same materials as it originally was in. And so he is going to begin to do that right now, I think. I think that is his work tape up there. And so what we were talking about was we are going to have Addison continue to work with Gemma in the extension, the surface extension. So we call it the SEU, the Surface Extension University of Seabridge. And that's where tourists come and find out about the Sea Bridge and everything that's going on. We have some kids. We have Friday, Carson, and Aries. They are triplets. And we were thinking that Carson and Aries have the kind of skills that will make them able to work as couriers, and they probably are. Friday doesn't really have the skill for working down here. Adeline could follow her mother and actually work down here, and that would be really interesting. Let me see if any of these people has any kids. Adeline is from one of the last groups of kids. She's from group 6, but she doesn't have a partner yet. And yeah, so we can see about that. Or maybe we'll get a scientist. Maybe we will import just one scientist. I don't know that I want to do that, though. I don't think I do. I still have, I'll have to look and see what Raylan is doing. I think I made him, I think he's working the farm. I think he's working the other farm. But in the meantime, while it's just you and me, Zaf, I'm actually going to open up this corridor here. This is too narrow right in here, just where the stairwell is. And I think the easiest way to open it up would be to just make this a square right here. So I think I'm going to do that. So right now, I've got a building tool. Let's look at some pieces. We definitely don't need any windows. We're in underwater base, infrastructure, corridors, concrete, and we could do a cross. I think I might do a cross because we might want to put some other people. We might want to put some housing down here for Leanna and for whoever is going to take over the, I don't know. I think I still want to have a couple more kids. I just don't have anything for them to do except research and things like that, unless I made some more places down here. Let's do the cross, level 3. There it is. Let's move it out. Let's move it out here, and I can see that part of it. And now that's the floor part. Let's bring it over and let's put it here. So we're adding this piece right here to this hallway, and it is actually going to take away that pole and this area here. It is actually going to open up to the outside, this part, but that's actually okay. We're prepared for that. So let's get a sponge. Let's get some sponge, S-P-O-N-G, and let's get a piece of this glass right here, because that's what we're going to need first. And here we go. So here we are. It looks okay. It looks okay where it is and constructed. And look at the water pouring in from everywhere. Um, okay, so we've got water pouring in because we have water blocks right here. So let's make these go away. And we'll put the water. That'll stop the water from pouring in there. And let's look here. This is okay. Let's come around to this side because we can open one here and put a sponge in. And I think this sponge is going to stop all the water. Can I get it? Can I touch the floor? There it is. Aha, so there is a water source. There it is. It's coming from outside. And is there a view? Wow. There kinda is. So in this section here, we're just going to block it and we'll block that side also. So we don't need these. We'll take these away and we'll put this in. I'm going to take this and make it white because this is just going to be a window. If we want it to be something else later, we can do something about that. And there we go. And let's put these pieces in and this and that and oops, I've got water coming in from all sorts of places. Ooh. Okay, so there's that. Let's do the same on this side. So right here, let's go out. How much of this do I want to remove? Do I actually want to remove this part right here? And I think I do, just so that we can put in some, whoops, wrong kind. Let's get this, let's put this in right here, all the way down on this side, right here. Let's do the same here, and we're just bringing this out one more on this side before we close it up. Look at this right here. It's so beautiful. They can see that. I think I'm going to take this part of the wall away right here. And I think I'm even going to take this away under here. We're going to actually have the glass here, have it so that they can actually see underwater right in this spot right here. So there's that. And here's this. Let's take that one off. And there we are. Okay. So right in this spot here, let's put the glass in. Oops, I'm stuck. I am in the water and I'm stuck. There we go. All right. So let's come right on the outside. Let's put a separate set of glass right here. Right where we took away that. So right from there all the way up to here. And then let's take that piece away, put in a piece of this right here. We don't need that making the sound. So we'll put that in to here because there's nothing there. And now we can take the glass and put it on the outside. So we have glass here. We are not going to have this. The glass is going to come here. And then it's going to come across on the outside right there. Right across to here. On both sides. Right there. Across to here. And yeah. So sorry, Zath, that there isn't anyone that Mr. Villager, and this is a Saturday, so it's possible that all sorts of things are going on right now for lots of people, because it actually is a weekend. So we might have some things like that going on. Let's put this here. I'm just going to leave those for right now. This doesn't go anywhere, so this needs to be white right here. And now they can look underneath. I left off, I'm going to go out. I left off the bottom of this right here. I left that part off. So let's put that on first. And then let's come in. Yeah. So it just seems to be us at the moment. And there we go. Dun, 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 dun. Now here, I think we're going to do the same. I think we actually are. I think I'm going to have this be under. Now, because there's a way to go down, I just realized something, Zav. Because there's a way to go down at that end, I think I'm actually going to put an airlock. I should put it here and have there be an airlock in this area so that there's some sort of escape. Well, they can escape through here. If there was if something happened, they can actually come out of there. So I won't do that. I'll leave it secure. Now these were two places that we wanted to put in some kind of, there should be a mine here. Look how much stuff there is here. It is really crazy how much actual natural resources there are right in this spot right here. Because look at this now. We have lapis. Let's make this go away. Can you see? Oh, say, can you see? Do I have, let me see. It looks like I have, I do have it here because the water's moving. I think that means that I have, but let me check for a second. Let me check here. Let me go to options. Let me go to video settings. Let me go to shaders, and it does say shaders is enabled. Okay, so we do have shaders here. It was off in the other world, but we do have it here. I'm going to put a lantern right here because we're going to take a pickaxe and dig out the stone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 6 pieces of copper. So, oops, I do have some copper on me. So let's go here and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And let's put that here. And then that is lapis I'm looking at. 1, 2 pieces of lapis. And I think that's all that's going to be. So let's go to here and get to lapis. P-I-S, lapis, lapis. Let's get this, and 1, 2. So we will put this here, and I think that's all. Now, what am I going to put behind these walls? I'm putting in this. We can use these right here to make the lights in these sections right here. So we'll put these lights in right here too. And that solves the problem. How do you solve the problem of Maria? That solves the problem of this. Whoop. Let's fill this in. And how far do we need to fill that in? We need to fill it into here. We can take, look what we found. There's another one. So that's 3, 4. And is there any more? I think not. So that's 2 more pieces of lapis. P-I-S. Lapis. I've gotten used to it, Zaf. I don't know. There are things that people do. I don't want to do those things. So right now, I'll just have to wait. I'll either be something that people like to watch or I won't, because I'm not going to worry about it. It's so capricious, and that type of capriciousness doesn't appeal to me. It didn't appeal to me. It doesn't appeal to me in acting. It's not a thing like if you work hard, it is that American dream thing that doesn't exist. There's no such thing. If you work hard, you will get ahead. Get ahead to what? There actually isn't. Not anymore. Maybe there was at some point, but there isn't anymore. And sorry to burst the bubble on America, but right now, that is not something that is happening even for Americans, much less for someone coming to the country to visit or someone coming to the country to emigrate. It just isn't. So let me see here. Most of the people, and this is one of the other things that even Americans don't really understand, is that most people who come from foreign countries have to have money. Otherwise, they can't afford to come. And that's something that seems to get lost sometimes when people are talking about people coming to this country. They act like, like everyone is poor and that's why they're coming here. There are other reasons why people come here. And at a certain education level, yeah, they're actually, at some education levels, we do need scientists, and so scientists are invited to come. Scientists can come. Are you a scientist? And it's that is what happens sometimes. Do I want to do this across this, or do I just want to do this across here? Or I could do the prismarine. I've never done prismarine on the outside. We could actually just have this go up to here and seal that part where these are. Just seal it with this, and then it can't come through. And I think I might like to do that in this section. Let me see here. Yeah, because that would take away that one and that one, and we'll just put these in here instead. There we go. So let's take this, and we can make this go away, and we'll put this part here. And do I sound pessimistic? I am pessimistic. Vincentius is always saying a little something to me about the amount of pessimism that has come into my consciousness, into my being in these later times, because, yeah, I am pessimistic. Anytime I'm primarily pessimistic about the fact that there was a time when it looked like we were making strides, and all those strides got taken away. And so in that respect, I'm pessimistic about some strides that had been made and have gone away. And yeah, but I'm just talking about that, Zeph, because it's just you and me here right now. And you know me. I haven't gotten very political in this last little while, have I? I haven't been too political in this time period. Not like some other times. But let's do that. I see that. I'm going to figure something out there. This is going this way, and then what are we going to do? And then we have this. So we can do the same with this part. And since it has this right here, why don't we go ahead and put this right there. There we go. And if I can get these ones on the outside here, I'll be able to dig up this one right here. Yeah, the water's going to come through. Let's get this piece. one. And, oh, there's another one there. Okay. So let's put this down and let's put in that piece right there. We'll have to do those from the outside. And, yeah, we'll just do that. How's your coffee, Zaf? How is your coffee? How's your coffee tasting? I like very creamy coffees. Technically, I suppose it could be said that I don't like coffee. One, but I do like it. I like it with lots of cream. Lots of cream. I love lots of cream. So that was 2 pieces of copper. I love lots of cream in coffee. Let's see what this is here. That's the gray. Let's come to here. Let's put that away. These are all around. We'll probably use that. We might still need the sponge. And let's put, these are all around too, but I'm just going to hold on to them for just a second. And just put these pieces in. I think I can put them in without it doing that by just doing this. Who's leaking? Oh, you're leaking on that side. Uh-huh. Let's put the piece right here because I took away that other piece. You're not going to let me put one there? Uh-huh. What am I going to do there? Do I want to do that or do I want to do glass? Let's do a piece of glass there and a piece of glass here. Let's do a piece of glass there on that. Yes, that stone is sitting on that glass. And then we'll have to see what we're going to do about the other part. It's good. It's fine. Oh. Antio is, one of them, Adoxy is goodbye and Antio is all right? Or do I have it reversed? Is it the other way around? Nah, I want to do this. I'm going to have to put 2 pieces here. So let's put 1 piece there. And yeah, I'm just going to, and here, I'll have to put 1 piece here. And another piece there. I'll just have to make it a full block. You go to October. Yes, we are in October at last. You are correct. October. It is coming. The new year is coming. Samhain is coming. I can't wait. Samhain is good. All right, so here's another section of this, and we could do it right now. I think I would like to. Yeah, I think we'll do this section. So let's start here. And I wonder if this is going to drip. I don't think there's enough here. I don't know. Oops, now we've got 2 of them. I don't know if there's enough here. Let's take that one away and put that one back in. And there we are. Okay. Samhain is, Antio is by. Okay, I did use it properly this morning. Okay. And Adoxy is like all right or okay or something like that. Adoxy. I think it is. Let's do these. There we, oops. There we are. And yeah. And let's see. There we go. Oop. That didn't work. That one's working. There we are. And that one. This one. And that one. There we go. Okay. So this is what this looks like right now. I'm going to put these at these corners here and just have it do that. And And endoxy is okay. Yes, is okay. Endoxy. And so we have that. Let's look over here. Let's see the end of this. Let's cover that. And the end of this here. Yeah. I think we're just going to have that for right now. All right. So we have this glass in this section here. So since we already have this as a glass wall here, I think we're just going to take out the leaded glass and have the reinforced clear glass here. But the question is, are we going to put this underneath everything here, which we could do. We could take this section right here and put in, is it nighttime? It is not nighttime. I have to be really careful because I don't want anyone to get trapped. This should be slab. It is. So let's put these in super quickly so that I can get to the next part. I'm trying to follow Matlam and Mixasa's aesthetic, their sense of design, their design in these places. And even though this is Lady Shatana's stairwell, we are making it look like, actually look like the underwater base style with the way that we're putting things in here. So that's what we're doing. And Mixasa! Hello, hello, hello. Salut, salut. And yeah, so that's what we're doing. And we're going to have this part here. I'm just going to do this just while I'm doing it. I think I'm restless of doing this. I've got it kind of going, and we got to kind of have it the way it's going to be, and we'll have to see what we want to do with these stair pieces here. We're probably just going to continue the white with some glass in some of these areas because there is a view. There isn't one here. So we could actually just go ahead and start filling this in because there isn't anything to look at right in this section. Yeah, I see those. I see those too. There's not enough for it to be like this. Comment ça va? You're fine? Still summer here? That's pleasant. Ah, summer. Summer is let me see. Summer is ete, or is that winter? Uh-oh. I've forgotten. I don't know. And we'll put this in the places where there actually is visible, where they can actually see out. Look at that down there. Isn't that cool? So we'll keep, did you see that? That was a person. So we'll keep some of this, but in places like this where there really isn't anything to see, let's take that one away. I think we're going to take those away. I remembered. Yes, summer is eti. And yay, I remembered. Oh, stop. Let's put it right there. And we have to have this so that no one gets hurt coming down these stairs. So we're going to have this part come around here. I think I'm going to bring this down. I like that they can look right there. So I might keep that part. Is there anything to see right here? There actually is. So we can close in this right here and keep this open. Is there anything here? I don't know yet, but I'm restless now. And so I'm going to return to the community. Just for Mixasa for a moment. I beg your pardon. Poor Leanna. You know something, Leanna? Oh, look what's here, because this is connected to the one in the warehouse. All the bows are here. She doesn't want a bow. She wants a ceremonial sword. So we're going to make sure she gets a gold one. And look at this. We've got some tomes. And yeah, we're going to have to make her ourselves, I think, a gold sword, because she's the only one who's going to have one. And we'll put it there. She is just having a sword for the fact that she is an ambassador, and apparently she has to have a sword on in order to get respect from the zombie pigmen. They expect everyone to be carrying weapons, and they consider it demeaning to them that you don't think they're a threat. And that's why they get upset if you're not carrying a weapon. It means that you don't think they're fierce enough. You don't think they're a threat enough. And so that's why we're going to get one for her. She has to go into the nether. Yeah, she's going into the nether. And when she goes into the nether, she has to deal with piglins. She has to deal with zombie pigmen, with wither skeletons, and with the like. And so if she takes a gold sword, it'll just be symbolic. She is an ambassador, but it will also, I mean, it's also a weapon. So we'll let her do that. I think she wants armor. And I think we might be able to make her gold armor as well. And I think that'll be good for her. And I'm looking at the want for nether things, and I'm actually not going to clear that. I'm going to let that be for just now. And yeah, then we have to put some sort of plants down here. We might put soul soil in these. And we might be able to have some nether plants in this area. And I think I want to do that. Soul. Let's see. This is soul soil and this is soul sand. I think soul sand, we can do any of the things that we want to do in soul sand. Because can't you grow? So we'll see. If we have trouble growing things, then we'll take it out and put some other kind of stuff there. But and then we're going to put covers on. And do I have any covers on me? I think I just have the clear ones, the clear trapdoor. No, that's a glass panel, so we'll see. Check the info. I'm not sure that a gold armor or sword is enough for a level 4 building. I think you're right, which is why she's asking for, that's why she's asking for, she's actually asking for, what's that stuff? She's asking for netherite stuff. I guess that would give her the power, wouldn't it? I think so. I think we're going to have to give her netherite pieces. To go along with the fact that she's in the nether. I think that would be the same. No idea if it's the same for the nether miner. It actually is. It actually is. She's not going to accept the lower armor. Even though it is symbolic, she's going to have the upper armor because of the level of her because of her rank. So that's what we'll have to do. We're going up the stairs. Now we moved Leanna. I believe we moved Leanna into this. Let's see. Nope, that's the restaurant right here. I think we moved her into this housing. Let's look. Yes. Asher and Leanna are the only two living here who are living in the apartments in this area here. And so she is living here right now. And then we will probably have, hi Journey, we'll probably have the Undertaker as well. Mr. Villager! Oi, Mr. Villager! Como está você? And here we are. I think those are people going home. Are you going home? What time of day is it? That's 18. Yes, they're going home. That is 6:18. Are you closing up early, you guys? I think they are. They must just be open for lunch, or they've decided to do something different. They're not open tonight. And there goes Nadia. Nadia's going home. Aaliyah, Atticus, they all live down here. And how are you? How are you? Yeah, how are you? Okay, so we have, let me look at here for a second. Marcellus is down here. Zio is someone's mother, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Zemina is, and it's not Zio, it's Zemina. Z is Raylan's mom, and she's one of the scientists here. So let's go this way. A bit hard, your charger's not working correctly. Because of this, you're at 39%. Probably stay, you won't be able to stay online as much. I'm sorry to hear that. No worries, but other than that, you're fine. Okay. Let me do a couple things. So he's supposed to, Max is working on the new archaeological find. He is working on that, and I want to see what he's getting, if he's getting. This is closest. All four of the builders are pretty far away from where we're building. So it's going to take a long time no matter who's building it. Max is asking for a ton of things, but look what he's gotten already. So he has the stairs. He has a lot of pieces that he needs. He still needs a soul lantern. He still needs sea pickles, and he needs a ton of stuff still. So because he needs all that, he is probably waiting for it. Now, he just finished the level 5 of this restaurant right here, and we can change this restaurant. Here's something really wonderful, and I'm really hoping that Oh, the Biomes You Go is available for 20, because Macaw's Furniture has done something so wonderful. And what they have done is they have made it so that when you look at a table, for example, you can get a table in every single type of material that there is. And you could do that before, but now you can get cabinets in those. So the wardrobes, remember, I used to only have the vanilla, but now, oh, are you kidding? Oh, that is in 20. Vincentius.
Yes.
I don't have the update for Macaw's in 19. I was going to show them that Macaw made it so you could have the furniture. I wonder if it will backport to 19, but
it's 19, both 19. You just don't have the update.
I don't have the
So
update here.
19. It's
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Drown more citizen? What happened? drown? Did someone drown? Oh, one of the plans. Oh, you silly ones.
Is that
No.
on your to-do list?
Yes. No. No, we're not going to do that. Oh my gosh, it's just too... No, no, no. We aren't. We just aren't. So, okay, I'm going to have the carpet go all the way to the end of that place there. No. We're not. It's not funny. It wasn't fun. I don't like it. All right. Let me do a couple things. One of them is right here. And let's do, I'm going to do this. I'm going to go to my survival experience here because I don't want to break this table by accident. And here we are. So I discovered something in research, and I don't know what it was. I'll find it in a minute. We're working towards getting the extra places where we can grow cocoa and bamboo and jungle. We're working towards that, and then exotic fruits. I saw something on the Twitch, and it was like, do I not have that? And it was really curious, but now I don't know what it is. Warehouse Master will increase the racks, but we don't need that just yet. And the builder mode, I don't care about that. Wait, what? Build mode for your requires builder's hut and add option to select different build modes. Yeah. I'll have to figure that out later. Forgive us for our evil wishes. I know you're just kidding. I know you're just kidding. Redstone powered, like magic, but science. They break speed. The break speed. But that requires redstone. And then the builder can break things. Citizen block break speed is sped up, and that requires redstone. We actually have the redstone for that. I think we could do that. So maybe it was in the citizen area. Let's look at civilian, and here, and let's see what there was. We definitely don't want anyone climbing any vines. Circus and festival. We can do circus, festival, and spectacle. We won't be able to do, we can do opera. We won't be able to do theater. Theater is the last one, but we can do these. And it only takes one cake to start those. And night owl, nope, I don't want them to work longer. And gourmand, we were trying to get them to be more fed, and that requires 32 cookies. And I thought we put in an order for cookies. We did. We just haven't gotten them yet. And this is why. There are no cocoa beans. There's no cocoa. So that is one of the things that, wait, what is Jania working on? We have Jania working on that. We really need, let's see if Malaya finished what she was working on. Malaya has finished. She finished working, so Malaya is actually going to begin to work on the new building, the new arboretum. And we're going over there right now, and we're going to look at it, and then we'll go back to the stone smeltery and see what she did, because I think there might be some danger. Let's check for a minute and make sure she hasn't broken into the wall here some kind of way and caused them. Good, I did fix it. Excellent. I just wanted to make sure she didn't cause Skye and Yaz to lose their bedroom again to flooding. So where are we going? We're going to, let's go through the glass. We're going to go through the glass shop, and there's Nova. Nova's going to work. People are going to work. And I hope I didn't think that I didn't need it, and I hope I didn't break it. I didn't break it. Good. Okay. Yeah, I'm not a mermaid. Can I reach it? I think I can. Can I get up here? If I fall from here, I'll actually get hurt. Let us upgrade. And the builder is going to be Malaya, and she is going to begin upgrading. Look how much. Wow. So this is a level 2, and she's going to upgrade to the final level, which is the level 3, which is why it has all of this, how much concrete it has in it. Build the building. And so Malaya's going to start on that, and she's going to start by collecting all the materials, and then we'll be able to put in a cocoa farm, a cocoa and vine farm down here. We're going to put it in, we're going to put it right into here, which is going to be very fun and wonderful. Okay, next, let's come here. And Nova, he's not asking for anything. Yeah, that's why. He has more than enough. I don't know why, if they have 4 stacks, why they continue to make so much. So I'm going to have to stop them from getting that many potatoes, because all they're doing is making potatoes. They are not cooking any of the special recipes. And if you notice, let's see if I can teach. Okay, so this one isn't updated, and I can teach. In Twitch, it's updated, and I cannot teach recipes anymore. You shouldn't have to anyway, in all honesty. They should make whatever they have the pots and pans for. So we know that he has all the things that he needs. He has a knife, he has pots, a skillet, a saucepan. What's missing is bakeware. Let's do 2 bakeware and a juicer. Let's give him some bakeware right here. Let's give him a juicer, and let's take away some of the potatoes. JUIC. And there's a juicer, and let's give him 2, and we'll put them there. That's correct. Okay, and let's take away some of the potatoes, because they're cooking potatoes before they'll cook anything else even. So let's do 2 stacks of raw potatoes instead of that many. 2. Although, I don't know. 4 means they won't be asking for it as often. You could choose only one style of underwater base. Which one would you choose? Dome one or Mixasa similar one? If I could choose only one style, I wouldn't make it. I wouldn't I wouldn't play if that's what was going to happen. That's how I feel about it, Mr. Villager. I don't like that. So I want lots of choices, as you can see, because this is actually an urban birch restaurant. that I'm using right here, and that's the way I like to play. And so I wouldn't I wouldn't pick one over the other. So he's got plenty of things that he needs. We just gave him bakeware and stuff. Let's see if he'll make something else. Let's have a request pickup, and Kingston is going to come along and pick things up. So remember the kids were going to university, and we were letting them have some time in the university. And I think we're going to have the ones that are going to be couriers, I think we're going to have them join right now. And they have spent some time at the university, and we're going to have them they're anxious to work. They like the idea of logistics, and they like the idea that they're both going to be here. So one of them is going to be here, and one of them is going to be here. We're actually going to move Ronald, manage workers. We're going to move Ronald upstairs to where Aubrey was. We're going to move him up to this office, and he's going to oversee all these kids because he is now the one who's been here the longest. Callan and Kingston are here. This is Callan and Kingston right here, and we'll put the two siblings here, and we're going to put Aries here. Aries and Carson are 8 and 9, so that's why we're putting them here, and we'll have a full house of couriers. Let's manage workers, and let's put Carson right here. And that takes care of our couriers. We now have a full house of couriers here, and the kids are going to come. And I just saw the scientists going somewhere, the international scientists. And let's see what else. Okay, and then we still don't have a scientist we still don't have an undertaker scientist, and I'm trying to think what I would like to do about that. I'm going to look at some of the people that I have who are studying and see what I have available, because we're definitely going to have Addison stay up with Gemma. And they've gotten very close, and there we go. He's gone away. Let's go here. So we have Friday. Case
right away
is our head librarian, and then we have Piper, and we have Carson. Hi, Carson. Let me look at these for a minute. Manage workers. So, why am I seeing Carson? Wait, I'm making a mistake. Who's that? Carson, what are you doing
Great to
there?
see you. Hi.
Oh, you upgraded, but what's keeping you from going? Are you waiting for, are you stuck? You're still working? You're still getting done with school? What are you
Great
trying
to see
say? Please upgrade or build. Oh, I forgot. There's one little thing that I forgot to do, and that's what. So Carson's staying and finishing some work, schoolwork, until he's assigned an actual warehouse, and that's what we need. There's Kimberly. Kimberly is first archer. And am I going to walk faster than you? I think I am. I forgot to assign the kids to the warehouse. So let's come here and let's go here. Hi. She was just escorting me. Let's come here and let's manage workers, and let's hire Aries, and let's hire Carson. And there they are. And let's hire Ronald because he got disconnected also when I moved him to the other desk. So now they're all back to work, except that it is nighttime, I bet. Yep, everyone's going home. Or everyone's coming to work. I think people are coming to work. What time is it? It is 5:30, so everyone's close to going home. Why do I have these on me? Oh, yeah. Oh, look at me. I'm still not a mermaid. Let me look. Your model of underwater facility is too expensive. From where can you get so much quartz? It's basically the main resource that you will need. Quartz design. Wow. Quartz? Really? That means you have to go into the nether. Whoa. Yeah, that's pretty intense. Quartz looks pretty. This is part of the reason I'm sure that Mixasa and Matlam chose concrete, because that is just sand and gravel, and you can find that under the sea. Under the sea. So, but that is very interesting. Yep, I'm afraid that you have a dilemma. You definitely do. So you can redesign it now. You can redesign your places, your design, and fix it so that you're not using that. See, that's why they're only using. That's why they're using more concrete than they use quartz. And with, and yeah, so it makes it easier, just a little easier. You don't have concrete stairs and slabs in vanilla, so you had to find some other way. But concrete stairs and slabs is one thing. If you're only using it for the stairs and the slab, then you can use for the blocks, you can use something else. You can use, depending on whether you have it, that might be an the biomes you go thing, that some of those other white stones that there are. Let me look at something for a minute. Is it going to show me CAL? So there's the calcite. I don't know whether calcite is vanilla or not. Yay! Your charger is working. Good, good. There's calcite and of course diorite. But if you were trying to do white, yeah, I'm not sure. But yay! That's wonderful. Okay, so while I'm here and while I'm remembering it, let's go up and let's have Gemma. Let's come up here. We're going to have Gemma and get some assistance from Addison. So Addison is going to, why don't I go up to here first? I think I am not going to have this. I know I built it up to level 5. I know all of these things, and I'm still not going to have it. I don't know what I'm going to have. I'm not sure I'm going to have anything. We could do what we did with the other place and just have this be like a bomb shelter or something. It is in the heart of one of the arches. But we're just going to let this go. We're not going to have this. Do I have an axe on me? I do. So let's take the axe for a minute. And yeah, I know I don't have to do this, but I am actually doing it. I could have it be undone and rebuilt it as the level 5 downstairs, but I don't want to do that. So that's why we're not gonna. And these pieces here, take all of this away. And because there really isn't going to be anything here, let's go into this corner down here. I'm going to put down this. Remember we just put this here for her because it's just so lonely up here. So we made that for her. Really? It's taking a lot. I probably should use this, right? And it's still going to take a lot. Wow. And there you go. Diorite is used more, but in another way. You use the polished ones for some details on the walls. And, oh, that's nice, mixing it in to make detail, to make wall details. That sounds really good. I'm going to leave those. I'm going to leave this. Now, they live, Gemma and Addison live right here. This is their place right here, and this is their home right here. They actually have quite a lovely home, and it is Addison. I just wanted to make sure. And so let me put some of this. Do I have any place? I'm out of places. Just so I have a free hand, or I could just turn that off. Yeah, so this was the house that we made for them. And then downstairs is where they're both going to work now. They're going to work on this level right here in the university. So one of them is here in the library, Gemma. And let's have Addison work in the university. Here, manage workers, and we'll put her right here. Yeah, the knowledge is decent. If she came in as an immigrant, she would definitely be in the right. And it was knowledge, and her knowledge is 32, so it's within the same level, Gemma's knowledge. So that's the two of them working here, which is good, and I'm really happy about this. Wow, that's low. That's a helicopter. We have a meeting of motorcycles on the inlet, and it sounds like a helicopter is flying over to get a good look at it. It didn't sound, what's interesting, unless it was a Coast Guard helicopter, it sounded awfully big for a police helicopter.
'Tis a fine afternoon.
Hi, Kenny. It is a fine afternoon? Interesting. Okay, and there's Brett. And so now we have Friday is I saw that. I'm not a mermaid. And you're swimming in iron rivers at this moment. So you had to do something with it. What did you do? Iron trapdoors and other details on the walls for two reasons. You don't know how we do things like in Dio in vanilla. So that was your best option. That sounds very ingenious. That definitely does. We don't have anything here. Let's do this for a second. I'm doing a lot of this and I can't do that right now. So let's go back. In pure vanilla, you can still make some iron farm to have a lot more iron. Ah, yeah. The farms. Yeah, the Brazilian motorcyclists look like they came from the depths of hell. All the noise. Oh, interesting. The Mongolian ones, oh my gosh, the Mongolian motorcyclists, they look so amazing. There's a metal group that has a video that has Mongolian motorcyclists. The metal group uses throat singers. I think its name is Ha or something. It's some name.
It's the Who.
It's the who?
H-U with an umlaut.
Oh yeah, HU with an umlaut. That is some music. Oh my gosh, I love it. But there's a lot of metal that I actually like, but that is beautiful. Beautiful. All right, we're here. I've gotten sort of off. And I need to decide what I'm doing. So let's go through here. Let's go through here, through the lecture hall. There's no question about it. I am sticking. It is sticking. That is so interesting. So yeah, that was one of the other things that happened. Zaf was with me earlier when I was on Twitch. And yes, they're singing. Yes, they are so amazing. They are really amazing. So we won't have cookies until we have cocoa. So we're not going to be able to do anything about that. We could do something about cake. Let's ask for a cake and see if we get it. I thought I asked for one, but let's request one again. I don't see one because we have cake. Yay! So we can actually do this. And then I'll have to check on the other things that I needed. But cake will help us do one of the citizen happiness things, which we need to do because we don't have guards. We don't have a ton of guards. So we are going to have them do entertainment. And cake is a part of the entertainment train. So it takes an hour. And then after that, festival, and then spectacle, and then opera, and finally theater. So those are our things that we're looking at. We're not going to have night owls. I don't like them working. And the cookies was to give them better food. More books will gain studying. Requires a school, so when they're studying, they'll be better at it. And it just needs 6 books to start, and we'll see. And what is that? Mixasa, what? An upset villager? An upset villager? What is used to make iron farms work? Yeah. You're going to have to explain that one. Because, yeah, iron farms. That is something I'm not going to be able to help with. And then the next one is going to need how many cakes? I think it needs like 5 or 6. Let's see how many cakes it needs just for a second. It needs 9 cakes. And the one after that is 18, so 2 rows. And then the other one is going to be 3 rows of cakes. Okay. I wonder if that's what happened. I'll have to check and see. So here is nurture. Nope. We're not having the kids grow up. And scuba, citizens stay longer underwater. Now, we should have done this long time ago. We should have done this practically the first thing, but this is not something. Oh my goodness. I'll make you dinner. Yeah, no. Villagers aren't injured in a farm. It's the what do they call those things? The golems that get injured in an iron farm. Isn't that true? They just play with a zombie. Oh, oh. Ooh. Mm. Oh, I know what he means. I know what he's talking about now. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, at least you can bring them back. You can cure them. They play peekaboo with the zombie, and iron golems then come and give you iron and poppies because they're trying to. Okay. Do the iron golems give you iron and poppies, or do you have to break the golems in order to get iron and poppies? That would be the thing. I don't know. But right now, I need one of these, a Heart of the Sea. I don't think I have one. I don't think I have one. I would have to get one from my people. And they're going to go, why do they need a Heart of the Sea? Why? And I'll have to tell them why. I'll have to say, so that they don't drown. And I think that'll work. Let's go to here and see if we have any. Maybe that the zombies have some accident with lava. I know nothing about that. You mean the golem? Oh, yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, let's see if we have a heart. H-E-A-R-T. We have golden bread. Somebody made golden bread. Yay! Excellent. The baker actually made golden bread. That's wonderful. Let's look for nether stuff. Let's look and see how many diamonds we have. We have enough diamonds for a full set. Let's teach Jaden how to make a sword. Otherwise, there won't be any. And yeah, so we're going to come here. Hello, Jaden. I'm going to give you a recipe for a sword. Because he has a recipe for nether sword, he just doesn't have a recipe for a diamond sword. He has a recipe for no swords. So teach the recipe, diamond sword. D-I-A-M. And there it is, and there it is. And there it is. Okay, so he can make a diamond sword, and then he can make the netherite sword for her. He already has these pieces and some breakfast or lunch. Let's see if we don't have any netherite. And if we don't, I might have to ask my sisters for some. Which was interesting. I had a visitor to the Twitch channel who was asking me about... I was telling her it was her first time there. Their first time there. I have to stop doing that. It was their first time there. And,
can I help you?
Hi, what are you waiting for? Black Banner is going to be delivered. Seagrass is going to be delivered. Purple is going to be delivered. And the light blue. Okay. Are you delivering those, Ronald? Are you? Who's the other person? Oh, we have visitors. Okay, looks like people are going to go home. So, so we'll see. You're lost? Zaf, you're lost? So, yeah, so Zaf was there. I don't think you were there, Zaf. I don't think you were there that day when I had the person who was looking. And so I was telling them about the nation of Tana, and they asked if it was just mermaids because I said mermaids. And it's like, actually, yes, it is just mermaids. The nation of Tana is a mermaid nation. It is. It isn't even like it isn't like even in the Barbie movie where they showed mermen. Mattel has Monster High dolls that are mers, but they're monsters. You two confuse me. Are you talking about real life or inside the game? That's the thing. So yeah, so I was talking about someone coming into chat and in Twitch. So I was streaming in Twitch the time before you were there, Zaf.
It's a fine day.
Someone came into chat and they were asking me, because it was the first time they had been there, they were asking me about Tana. There's some things missing. There are lots of things missing. That's what that says. There are lots of things missing. So he's waiting for a bunch of things to come. And so I was telling them about Tana, about the mermaid nation that the land people call Tana. And that person, that real person in chat, was saying to me, are there just mermaids? And I said, yes, it's an Amazon nation. Mermaids are Amazons. It's when they have, hello baby. I bet he saw me through the window, one of the dolphins. When they want to procreate, it requires an alien. It requires a land person. And when they do, it is not necessarily comfortable or desired. So it is when it is decided that someone is going to procreate, sometimes some of them like it, sometimes they don't. Most of the time they don't like it, that they have to have relations with an alien, with a land person, in order to have another mer. But it doesn't happen that often because we're mortal. So it's very rare that someone wants to do that. And blasted Jacob, I keep forgetting your farm. So I have so many things that still need to be made, but I definitely need to have Malaya working on what she's working on, because we need some cocoa and we can't have any unless we have the farm. So we'll do that. I'm sorry, Zaf. Signumi. Because, yeah, I was talking about several things. Vincentius sometimes says, you just changed the subject in the middle of what you were talking about. And it's like, oh, I'm sorry. So, Signumi. And Mr. Villager is talking about, Mr. Villager's actually talking about making a farm, an iron farm with Mixasa, because Mixasa is suggesting an iron farm because Mr. Villager he's not on a regular, he doesn't have domum ornamentum, so he can't make all those really cool panels that we have. And so he's using trapdoors and iron trapdoors as decorations. So that was the other conversation that was going on at the same time as that. So let me, for just a second, let me see what I can do here. I'm not doing anything. So let me look. Let me decide for a minute. So we need an undertaker, and I'm really trying to decide. I was trying to decide if I wanted to take one of the students and have them do that or not. And that's what I was looking at before. And I don't have that many students left anymore. Adeline is with Gemma, and Adeline and Gemma are not students. Piper, wait, Adeline is a student. Addison is upstairs at the SES surface extension, so it is SEU. But Addison's kid is here. And what does it take? I'm going to have to look again. And then Friday. So Addison, Friday are kids. Everyone else are researchers. All the others are researchers and librarians and all of that. So both, you don't even know what the heck is just happening. So what was happening was, and it's kind of hard to explain to Zath and Mr. Villager, that there is a farm you can make called an iron farm, and the way it's made is it somehow lures golems into a situation where they get dismantled, and when they get dismantled, those golems turn into iron, and that's how you get iron. And the thing that happens is that you can get a lot of iron because when villagers are threatened by zombies, golems appear. So if you threaten a villager with a zombie, then golems will appear, and if they're trapped, you can entrap them in some kind of way, and then they get dismantled, and then you have the iron from them. That's what McSassa was talking about, Mr. Villager. That's the kind of farm. I think you knew that. Oh, let's take these. Let me do this. Let me see. Let's put this here. Let's get this. Let me go back here and make sure I'm finished with being who I am. Because right now I am the Little Mermaid. I have legs. I have legs. So let me see if I want to do anything else before I go on. I think that's it for right now. We're waiting for festival to be done, and you knew that was the problem. Yeah. And let's see, we have scuba, and we're not going to do that anytime soon. And Undertaker emergency. Teach Undertaker to run toward graves with iron boots. We have iron boots. That's why those iron boots are here, because we're going to teach the Undertaker. We don't have one yet, but we're going to do the research so that the Undertaker can run towards the graves. And let's do this. Grave decay. It takes more time for the citizens' graves to decay. Let's teach this. So let's go back here. So now, let's see how long it's going to take to learn this. for them to research this, it's going to take, let's see, an hour. Okay, that's not bad. And then we need chorus fruit and netherwort block. Resurrection isn't going to really happen for us, but decay of the grave, we don't really have that problem because most of the time people drown and there isn't any place for them, for their stuff to go. So we don't have that, but I would like to make that. It needs netherwort blocks. Let's see if we have anyone who can make us some netherwort blocks. Let's put in netherwort blocks and see if there is any. RT, netherwort, two different words. I see it. W-A-R-T. There it is, a netherwort block. And how many did we need? I have no idea. Escape. I do that all the time. I look at something and then I go, how many do I need? I don't know. Let's come down here to where that was. I think it's only 8. And I want to just get 8 because it's rare. And so let's do that again. UTHER, WRT, and there it is. Netherwort blocks, and we just need the 8 of them. Request, and let's see what it says. It says post box. Interesting. I guess that means it's going to be delivered. Were there some already? Oh, look at this. We have enough. I bet we have enough. Let me see if we have enough to make 8. Where can we go? Is there one here? No. I know we can go to Max's. I think we can go to Max's. You've read enough news in general this morning from the real world, but to mention now anyway. Boring? Are you going to say it's too boring to mention now? Hi. Why are you upset? You are not getting what you want. That's why you're upset. Did I just fall off of that? Did I just actually fall off of that? I did. I might have to do something about that. He doesn't have one. Well, we're going to give him one. I can't give him one. I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. Yeah, I know. Does she have one? Let's see if she does. It's possible that she does. But she doesn't have one either. Wow. Do they have one? I think the kitchen has one. Let's see if the kitchen has one. If it does, that would make sense. This is just the vegetables, sea vegetables.
If you say so.
I do say so myself. And let's see, block, netherwort block.
Gotta see ya.
Come down here and see how it's made. NETHER, netherwort block. It only takes 4. And there we go. Do we have any room for it? Nope. Let's do something for a minute. Let's take this right here. Look at the food. Let's put, this is probably what happened to the things in the Twitch world, where it's like, what happened to the stuff in the Twitch world? Why I couldn't find it. But that's probably how that happened. So netherwort block. And let's see how many we are going to get. That gave us none. Let's do that. And that gave us 12. Okay, let's take these things so that I don't forget that they're here. Let's put you here, and let's put you here, and let's go and do that. Jania finished. Whoa.
I'll take care of it.
You will? Okay, thank you. Jania finished. Wow. Let's come over here and let's get something that's needed to be researched, and then we'll be done. We can put the other two, the 4 extra ones, 1, 2, in here, and they can go back. But these 2 are going to be used for, these 8 are going to be used for the research. And we're going to come here. Yes, hi, Roland, or is it Dax? It is Roland. Hi, Roland. Really? That's funny? Okay. Something I said was very funny. Probably because I thought he was Dax. That's what he's laughing about. Let us nether wart block. Oh, look at that. The one thing I forgot. It requires inventory. I bet I'm not, I can I? Yes. It requires specific, a level 5. You're feeling flames? In your left eye, Mr. Villager? That sounds very painful. Let's do this now. We're going to go away from here. Let's come over here for a second. Let's come right here and let's trade back. So let's come here, space, and let's get back our tail, because tails are so much more fun. So what am I doing when I'm swimming? I'm swimming through the air the way I swim through the air outside. I'm just swimming above the floor in this situation here. These pieces here don't belong to us. These came from, these don't belong to us. This all can go into the warehouse for right now. Do I want to keep this? Nope. I think I broke it anyway, so I don't want to keep it. And then I have this, I have these. I think that's it for now. I think that is. Okay, so let's take these to the warehouse. And then we'll go look at 2 things that we can look at now. Jania finished the Fletcher, and I really need her to start looking at something. And then who else? And then Malaya finished the stone smeltery, so we can look at that. Oops, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I am stuck. And let's go here. Let's come down here and let's come and see if we can find an empty spot. There's an empty spot. Nope, that's not empty. Is this one empty? This one's empty. Okay, so we can put all this right here. These are theirs. Oh, I didn't see that. So we'll take this and put this away here. All right, they're not going to use that. So here we go. Let me see what I can do. Let's do this pretty quickly. Let's leave that. Let's go upstairs and see. Cold water. Dry with the towel. Yeah, you'll be fine. What did you do? Why is your eye bothering you, I wonder? Like that. Let me get a sip of something, just a minute. I'm getting a sip of tea. I see someone who's red, and it's probably Malaya. Oops. Yeah, this hallway is a little tricky. But it's probably, yes, it is Malaya. And Malaya is talking about not getting some of the things that she needs. She needs a bunch of things. She hasn't gotten a single one yet. So no wonder you're frustrated. You actually need dirt? Interesting. We might have to get Yaz to make some dirt, but there might be some dirt in the warehouse. So we'll check on that later. Right now, we're going down here. And we're going to look at two things. Right through the sawmill, through the carpentry shop. This is a level, hi Jania. This is, oh, what did you open? What did you open up? Okay. She opened up something right here. She just opened up the whole wall. All right, so since she did that, that means that for right now, I'm going to have to bring it out to here in the hallway until this is finished. And that means that Jania is going to have to finish this level 5 so that this hallway can be repaired. I think what's happened is that this was close enough that when she started doing this, that fixed that. Yep. This is what the retail store is going to look like. But here we're going to make this is the warehouse. And that's what we're going to do. They want to put dirt below the sand even if they don't use it. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, I can understand that. In the arboretum, that's what she's doing. Okay, that's fine. I like these, and I'm going to still have them. I want it to be more like it's a warehouse where he's working and not like it's a store. And so that's what we're going to make it look like. We're going to make it look like an extension of the sawmill where he is actually working on the furniture. And we're going to have some of that be in here. So this is where he makes furniture. We're probably going to take some of the prices down and just have it be. I love that. I love it, Mixasa, which is why in the tourist area, remember we built this here thinking that we weren't really thinking. We were just putting in a Fletcher. But then when we saw it was a retail store, then we put it in the retail area. But we still had this Fletcher here to be the industrial Fletcher. And that's the way we're looking at that. Let's come here. Let's have Jania, the build options. Jania is going to finish. She is going to finish upgrading this to a level 5. This is the level 4. And then we'll be good. The carpet costs... Let's see what the carpet... Yes, it does. The carpet is made from kelp. And the carpet costs that amount. But they're talking about a full carpet, Mr. Villager, not each piece. They're talking about carpeting a floor. So carpeting a floor in a room costs that amount. Carpet can be pricey. Carpet can, especially when it's made out of kelp. And that's going to be pretty interesting. Okay, so this is where that work is being done. And we did have, I bet we got rid of them, didn't we? We were supposed to hold on. Oh, we didn't. We didn't have room. That's why we didn't. So let's take that. And let's take one of these. And then let's put that back. Okay. So now we've got both of these, and we can go downstairs and check on what's going on. It was Matt Lom's idea. You think he's had a bad experience with carpets in the past? Carpets are expensive. They actually are. They are expensive looming things. Okay, so let's go to, so we just saw the level 4 of the Fletchery, and we're going up and see the level 5 of the stone smeltery, and this is wonderful. Look at this. This is perfect. This is wonderful. Now, I've already explained about this, so we're just going to do this right now. I'm going to find some other kind of glass to go there. This is supposed to be black glass, black colored glass. This is tinted ethereal, not solid players. We could use it or only solid players. No, we'd have to use this one. We could use that as a black glass because it looks more industrial. This glass down here is also, this is building blocks. It's also framed and reinforced, and so it still has that working in it. What do we have here? There's tempered. We could try, what is that? There's nothing. Dark connected glass. Immune to light, explosions, and wither. I don't think we need anything like that. It would be different if it shows dark. And smooth glass. None of these show dark, so I'm not going to use those. Let's see. The RNG said I have to work on the plantation now and all the fields. Ah, okay. 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 So yes, so that is what's going to happen there. This is black diamond glass. You can look and see what that looks like because it at least is black. And see if I can get that to show up. Whose glass? This is silent gems. We do have silent gems on the other side. And that black frame glass is the same as the one we have up here. And framed, they're all framed because they're all the same. We have this problem with brown glass. Brown glass is actually in Chroma Hills is broken. Brown glass is actually broken. So that's going to look good. I think that might look really good, that one. Or let's look on the other side. Let's put the other glass in on the other side and see which one we like the best. So we have that one, or we could do this. Mixasa, which one do you like better? Do you like that? Which one is better of these? Let me see this one here. I also have that. I wonder if I should show that one also. Because I think we're going to have to take this out too. But we can do clear here. Because I think there's a view. And here, we can definitely do clear. There is a view into the mechanic shop from right there. So, Mixasa, which one do you like? Do you like the tinted ethereal? Or do you like the tempered dark glass? And see. He might have gone away, but we'll see in a minute if he sees it. This has the nicest industrial look, the tempered dark glass. It does kind of, doesn't it? I think he might agree with you on that. And it looks pretty industrial. And I think that's probably it. I agree. Let's see. While we're waiting for him, let's see if we want to do this. The tinted, this one, which this one right here, this is the tempered dark glass, or which one do you like? Or do you like the, oh, he likes the tinted. He likes the tinted. Yeah, he likes this one. So we'll put that one in. We'll put that one in. So we'll do that one in this area right here. Now we have this tint, and then we have, what is this here? This is black diamond glass. I'm going to show him the black diamond glass for a minute and see which one do you like better, the black diamond or the tinted. That's the black diamond, and on this side, this is the tinted ethereal. I think the tinted. I think the tinted. I think he's right that the tinted is the best. Yeah, even though that looks good, he's picking this one. It's darker too, so that makes it look good. You can see inside, and that's really good. And it looks like it's pressure. It looks like it can stand the pressure heat, and that's actually good. So we'll do those. Let's see what we want to do here. I think we're going to do the glass of the community. Sheila ASS. Let's just do this glass for a second. I'm asking Mixasa because it's his design, and I'm the only reason why I have to change it. The ethereal is fine, you think? Yeah? Let's see. Yeah, it's the ethereal. I think so too. I think that is the best one. Look at that. It's cool. So over here, we can put in this. Skye, you're not feeling good. I think you should go to one of the clinics, because I think you're not feeling well. Did you see that? You did that right in my face. There we go. We're taking the color out so that they can see outside. There's actually a little bit of a view in this area, so we're going to let them have the view here. That's not a view. That's definitely not a view. Okay, so let's put that back. But I don't want it. It's too fancy. I don't want it to be so fancy because this is an industrial area. This almost looks like something should be here, like another opening should be here. See that outside? That's one of the other places, but look how close it is to the surface. I'm not sure about that. This I am sure about. There is actually something to look at on this side. There's the other building, and they can actually see into the other building. Wow, I was that close to hitting her. Good gracious. So what I could do is maybe take out that part. I actually kind of like that. Let's put this back over here. We're just going to put in the middle of this. And I like that. Let's do that. So right here, and here. And so now she can look out, and there she is. She's looking out, and she can look here, and she can actually see into the mechanic shop right there. That's fun. Okay, and on the other side, there really isn't a view here, and I think I'm going to close it in. I'm going to do the blue across, because there isn't a view the way we have this situated right here. So we're just going to close this part up in this corner. There we go. Because there definitely is a view in other areas here. And this should be orange. because this is the beginning of the house here. So concrete, C-O-N-C. Orange, houses have orange pieces. So we'll put this piece here, and this piece, we need a piece of glow. Let's do glow. Let's do a piece of orange. Do I need any of this? Let's take those away for a minute. Do I need these? No. I'll hold on to that for a second. I need orange trapdoor. And there it is. And put this here. My standing here made it that the person who was coming behind me didn't walk into that hole.
Hi.
Hi. Are you here already? Are you? No, you're not? Oh, okay, good. All right, so this is one of the things that we have to do. And the question is, do I want to do this now? Or do I want to wait on this? What is this here? Let's just go ahead and make this half. Make this part halves right here. Why don't we just have this come over just for now? It's not leaking, luckily. So we'll just have that come over there for right now. And this is, we might as well make this white. Right in that section. And then we'll see what we do with the rest of this when the time comes. Because we're going to have to do something. We are. What am I doing here? Let's just do this for right now. And so that I have something there that I'm okay with. And we'll take this down for right now. And we'll put in this, whoop. I got it right here. I don't actually want to start working on this. I think, oh, I can have this go back. Why don't we have this part go back? Ah, because there's a room here. This is excellent. Excellent. Okay. Hi, Aiden. What's up? You want to tell me something? What's happened? Yeah? It was like Aiden wanted to tell me something. Let's put this here. And yeah, so this is one of the places where we have to fix.
If you say so.
Since there's a room behind here, a little place here, we can actually pull this whole thing back right in here, because that means there's glass right there. And this one
I have worked
has
enough
glass
for
that
today.
actually can see outside. So this is the one that got all weirded, and so we'll see what we're going to do with this. Is that a full piece or a half? These are half. These are full. Let's take this, and just for a minute, let's just go ahead and pull. Oh, wrong one. Once again, pull this all the way up, just right there. Take this away. Take this.
See you tomorrow.
These two away for a minute, and we'll just leave this. It's not leaking. I think I'll take that away for just now. So there we have it. There is sort of what's going on. It's raining. Yaz is trying to sleep and he can't, so that means it's raining outside. And this is the part that needs fixing. This is actually outside. And I think, oh, but it's closed now. Yeah, look at that. Oh, almost closed. So we need that part to be there. And this, I should be able to put something here. It's saying I can't because these are panels right here. Boom, boom. We keep wetting their carpet here. So we have a piece on that side and a piece on this side, and then we have this. So let's put that in, and then we'll see about this right now. And those two match, and these parts here. So this is the one, Mr. Villager and Zaf, this is the one that is actually two houses mushed together, where I made a mistake and put the wrong house. I thought I was upgrading this house here. This house was here, this one right here. The one that is made like the dorm. It was here. And then let's see where this is. But what I did was I put it in wrong and didn't see that it wasn't the same house. And so that gave me this really interesting thing going on right here. So I'm going to give
Time for a nap.
a little bit
My
more.
bed
Now
is
it's
calm.
nighttime. And that's what he's saying. So let's take this piece here. I think I want this piece to come out and give them a little bit more room in the bedroom. We'll have it come out there, and then we'll see what we're going to do here. This is not going to be here because we have a room right here, which is wonderful. Look at this arrangement, which is why I didn't try and fix it or make it go away or something, because this just looks great. And we've got two sets of housing. We'll do something about the other parts in a little bit. Here, if we want, this is one of the places. Let's put Macaw's glass. The best part is he's going away. Let's see. This is a bad question, but how many hours the stream is going to end? The stream's going to end in an hour.
Another day of work.
I've
finished.
already been on for 2 hours, and I'm going to be on for another hour. Is that okay? His face is saying, I know what you did last summer. And he keeps looking at me. Yes. The best phrase I heard today, napping, my bed is calling me. Yeah, I like that. My bed is calling me. Let's go here and let's look at glass. What don't we need? I don't need this right now. We were using those. This goes away, so we'll put that here. This is Macaw's windows, and we can use something that looks like curtains, and we could either use gray, we could use the purple, we could use this gray. This gray is always good. Why don't we let's look at these two purples. I haven't used them in a while. So let's look at them to make sort of like curtains. So we could have the curtain look like this. That's kind of a nice curtain. I'm going to put a light on in this corner, just in case it is a little bit dark. Let's put a light right here. It is a little dark. Let's put black concrete behind this window. It's okay. Concrete. There's black concrete. And I think when I do this, I have to do, it shows on the sides of the window. So we'll do this part right here. And then we'll do this, and this here. And that, and then we'll bring this part all the way back to here. And now let's see what it looks like if we use this. I know this one looks really pretty. This is one of the ones that works really well as a curtain, and we can leave that one there for now. And we have another place where we need a curtain. We need one in their room, and we need one here. So in this small room, why don't we do the same thing here? And let's put the black in the floor. Let's put it in the floor first. And then here, 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 and then here, here, where there's nothing. Here. Did I get that one? I bet I didn't. I bet I didn't get the top on that other piece. Okay. And then let's see what this one looks like. So this one looks like that. Oh, that one's pretty too. Those are both nice. Yeah, they both work. Okay. And the floor this one needs to come out, and we need to put flooring in right there for now until we see what other kind of flooring we have. This is supposed to be open to the water. I don't think there's any water anywhere. Oh, I said that, and then there was water. Let's quickly put some glass here. And I'll have to go out and see where that... See right there? I think this might be... Let's see how far down I can go. Ah! Okay. Let's get this. We're not going to put anything underneath this. And as a matter of fact, we need to put something there right away. So even though it has this gorgeous design here, we're not going to be able to use that. So for now, I'm just going to go ahead and put the wood in the spots right here. It really is pretty in the underwater housing where you can see under the sea, which is really nice. We're going to do this for right now. And there we go. So we have some idea of what we're doing. 1, 2, 3, 1. And this one here, let's put that in, and then we have that glass. And this is the one that should actually be the regular glass. And do they have a view? I don't think that's a view. I'm pretty sure those aren't views. So we'll check on those later and see. Make some time that you asked for a short style showcase. You could look at the Caledonian Hospital, School, and Library. Okay, I'll do that. Yeah, I'll do that. So, yeah, we'll do that. I'll keep that in mind, and we will definitely do that quick before someone comes. And we have that part, and I should close this off for them now. Why don't we close it off in white for right now? And we'll figure out something that we want to do in regards to what kind of entry, what they're going to have. But for right now, we're just going to give them some kind of door. And let's look here. Yeah, I like that. I do too. Let's do, just for the time being, there's a lot of sort of pink kind of color. We could do the jungle cottage. Let's see what it looks like. Let's see if it actually looks, if it's too vanilla, it's going to look strange. It's kind of too vanilla. Let's go ahead and let's get an architect's cutter. And what is that? That's jungle we're looking at. So let's get an architect's cutter. Let's get some actual jungle. And GL. And let's get, what should I do with that? That looks like some kind of dark wood. Let's do the log. Let's do the jungle log, and let's see what kind of door. I'm just being silly, but I'm going to make some kind of door for them. I believe if it looks like that, it needs to be reversed unless they fixed it. This is going to be the right way, but we'll see. Oops. Did you see what I see? Let me see if I got it. Yes. So the door is going to look like that, which kind of matches those beige. Ooh, do we want to do that? That's really interesting. Stupid visitors in our test colony move down all the cliff. How do they expect to move up at night? Oh. They're in your test colony and they moved. Wow. That's interesting. He's talking about, Mr. Villager, he's talking about the visitors that come to the tavern. He's talking about them going to certain places. And so I have a feeling that what McSassa is talking about is the visitors who actually go, I don't want to use, actually, I'm going to leave it, who, when the visitors are leaving, a lot of times they go to the ends of the colony. They start going to different sections of the colony to escape, and then they're going to disappear. But where they go is dangerous a lot of times, and they can't come back from there. Yeah. And so that's what happens with them. Let's see. Do I want the door to be this way or this way? Or do I want it to open this way? I think I'm going to want it to open this way. We don't want to leave that. So we'll take that out for now. And so right now, this is their home. And we'll do some more. Should I give them a kitchen? Skye, would you like to have a kitchen before I leave? Do I have time? This would probably be the last thing. It looks like the kitchen is going to be in the same place it usually is, unless we have it on this wall right here. Have the living room be over here. Or we could do the exact opposite. Have the kitchen be in this area here. I actually kind of like that. Let's bring this. See how this is here? Oh, shoot. Let's fix this. There we go. Let's bring this part up. And there we are. And so we have this whole area to be the kitchen. This is our kitchen area. Hi, Yaz. Yaz is going to work. And that's interesting. So Yaz started later than she did. She started... what time? She started around 6 and he started at 7. He's the crusher, actually. So I'm going to put a light on the floor just for a minute, just so that we can see. This looks very dramatic, this curtain, and I think I'm going to make it look a little bit more playful. Let's come here and look at glass, because this is the kitchen. I might use this. I might use this, or I might use this. So let's see which one looks the best here. I'd like to use this. Let's see what happens if we put this in. That actually looks like kitchen-y. Yeah, let's do that. We have this light. It's not doing us much good in that corner. And let me do something for a second. I'm going to do that so I can see how dark it is. Okay, and there we go. But I do like that, so we're going to do that. And since we're setting that up as our kitchen, let's make this go away. Let's make this. Let's make this. Let's make all of this go away. 1, 2, 3, 4, and let's look at some kitchen stuff. If we need something to go somewhere, let's put this here, let's put this here, and one of these went away. Right now, let's put this away, and let's put this away. Okay, so we're just going to put in some cabinets and some kitchen stuff right here. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why don't we put the refrigerator right here, and then that, and then stove. We don't have a lot of space. That's the thing. No, I want that little entry thing to be there. We could put the sink over on this side, or the stove right here, the refrigerator right here. There wouldn't be anything next to the stove. We could put something right here, and let's do that. And let's see. Yeah, I've noticed that they start moving towards the outskirts, and that's usually what happens when they start getting killed, when they start taking damage and dying, is because they moved out somewhere. Let's do fridge, FRI. Let's do the fridge first. In this green, let's do crayfish. We can either do crayfish or we can do cooking for blockheads. Why don't we do cooking for blockheads? Because I think we can change the direction. Let's do it this way. No, it's not changing. Let's go to fridge, ID. Let's see if we can change the direction of the fridge is this way. So here's the fridge. That's cooking for blockheads. Let's see, that one's right. That's Mr. Crayfish's. And that refrigerator is facing the right way. And then in both of these windows, I think we're going to put cabinetry in both window sections. We could have the refrigerator face this way, but if we do, then we're back to these. We can do this then, and have the refrigerator be there, facing that way. Have the stove on this side, and have the sink and the stove both on this side. And have a counter, have counters be here. So let's do that. So let's look at counters, TER. And let's look. And we have that yellow color. We could do birch. We could actually do yellow or something like that. But now we have some others down here. We should have... I forgot. I'm just going to put in a stove and a sink for right now and not put in any counters, because the new macaws actually has a whole bunch of different wood counters, and I would like to try and use some of those. So I just need to update to that. Let me put in the stove, oven. Let's put in an oven. Let's put in a sink. And for now, I think I'm going to put in this sink just for now. And so we'll put the sink right here. We'll put the stove right here. And then we're going to have counter. So this, when they come in, this is the kitchen. And going this way, this is going to be the living room. This area here and this area here. So this will probably be the dining room, actually. This will be the living room, because look, it actually has sort of view. I don't know what we're going to call that, but it's kind of a view. Is there a window on that side? There isn't. Do I want to take that away? I do. There we go. I just want to take that piece away. And yeah, just let them have that for right now. We could put curtains on both sides of those, just like we have this curtain in here and this curtain here. over here. We can put a curtain on both sides since there's not so much of a view, and then they can have that, and we can do the same here. Although look at that. They actually have a really good view of the underwater, and they can see the arches. That is so cool. So they have some kitchen area here, and they just don't have any chairs or a table. Here's a table. Why don't we give them some chairs for a minute, and then they will be like they just moved in and they're waiting for furniture and stuff to arrive. Why don't we do the stripped oak to go with this, and we can put one chair here. Why don't we put this chair like this, and then the other chair could actually be right here like that, and we'll do that for right now. That works. Yeah, they'll come around here like this, and then they'll go to the bedroom here like this, and this is looking really kind of fun. So they actually, it's interesting what happened for them. Let's take all of this and make it go away for now. And then I'm going to actually, let's see what I can do here. And then we have to save some time. I think I'll do that now, for now. I think I'll do that right now. So there's Skye, and this is her place right here. And I just love that the stone is on a conveyor belt and is headed through the smeltery and then comes out as solid stone on this side. That is just so fun, and I love it. I love it. It's really well done. It really and truly is. So we're going to go down. If we're going to have one of these, it is definitely going to be one of Mixasa. There it is. It's going to be one of these. So we can put one of these over here. This banner I like. And I think that's the only ones in here. Yes, it is. Good. All right. And there we go. And now we're going to go downstairs here. Is there something that I want to put? I need to actually put an orange on this side. So this is concrete right here. I need to put an orange here because there actually is a house in this area. So we need to have some indication that there is a house here. So we're going to put this here. Wow, that was close. That was super close. We'll put that there. And then right here where this is, I need to put in glass. And I'm a little afraid, but it's nighttime. And that was Yaz coming back. So Yaz and Skye are both home. We could have a guardian come up the stairs. So I'm going to be ready for that. Let's come here. Let's take this. Let's open this and let's get that. And let's come up here and let's stand right here. And let's put that in, and then let's put this right there. And that matches those two spaces. And then this is concrete. Let's put one here and one here. And they can see down here, this is the main hallway. This is a trap door right here. We're going to change this trap door to a gray trap door because this is a main hallway here. So we're going to make this trap door gray. And what was that? Oh, Zaf is going. Okay. Edoxy, Antio, Kalinikta, it is late. Kalinikta, have a good night. And thanks for being here both times. You're gonna watch a movie? Okay. Okay, and then you can tell us about it next time. That sounds fun. That does. Okay. All right, so now we're going to we're going to go upstairs. We're going to go out. So I'm going to do Mr. Villager a favor, and we're going to come up here. We're going to go all the way up to the top of this tower, this arch right here, and we are going to look at Caledonian. All right, so let's come up here and let's get a tool. So let's see what I have here. I have this. Let's put the tool down. Let's put this up, and these two can stay for now. I'm holding on to that because I need to do windows. These can go away. All right, so here we are. And thank you. Afgaristo. Afgaristo, Zaf. Antio. Okay, and let's touch down. And let's switch. And let's go to Caledonian. Caledonian is one of the Minecolonies styles. And it is included in the second set. And there it is. And so what Mr. Villager wanted to see was the hospital, the school, and the library. Okay, so the hospital, let's go to fundamentals, and the hospital is what we're going to see first. I'm going to take this off the ground. This is a level 1 Caledonian hospital right here. And it is small. It is single. It is a single floor hospital to start out. And there is the desk for people coming in. There's a little room here where the doctor can work on medications, and then it has a room for someone to stay. I beg your pardon, if they are in fact not feeling well. So that's level 1. This is level 2. So the admitting counter moves over, and there's waiting room seats right here. And then this is still the doctor, where the doctor works, the pharmacy. And now we have critical care rooms. We have care rooms here, and we have 2. So the level 3 gets our admitting counter is still here, but we're starting to get much more. This is really pretty. This area here where the work is being done is right there. And then it looks like we have more waiting. And now we have sort of like wards. I like that it looks like those are sliding doors. That is really nice, isn't that? It looks like those doors slide, and I like that. They're not using curtains, but that gives a really good look like that. That is nice. And then that's the level 4. Let's go outside for a second. 3. This is level 3, and look what Caledonia is doing. Caledonian has the towers usually, and this is starting to have the castle tower. Oh, Mr. Villager. I thought you were here. Sorry. This is the Caledonian Hospital level 3 that we have here, and that's a Caledonian airship off in the distance. And I'm going to go back for just a second and just show Mr. Villager the admitting counter in level 1, the little medical room in here, and there's a single room here. And then level 2, there starts to be a little bit more. There are 2 rooms now down this hallway. And then over here, this is where the doctor works on medicines, and the admitting counter is moved, and we have some waiting room space here. I'm going to go out because that's really interesting. So there it is. So you can see that this is Caledonian with its towers, and level 3 is even more, and more important is the final result. Okay, let's look at the level 5 then. This is level 5, and there it is. There it is. Now that actually does look like Caledonian. Level 5, that's a pretty garden out in front with the fountain, and then this entryway. There's something about that entryway that reminds me of some hospital somewhere. And then this is the admitting center and the waiting right here. This is still the doctor's room here. And then here, there's a little waiting room for people. And then we have 3 rooms here. And then there is an upstairs. It's a spiral staircase that goes up, and whoa, look at this. So we have 2 beds here. That bed isn't showing, but there is a bed there. And then we have this little hallway area here. And is there a room here? Oh, this goes outside. Look at this. What is this? Oh, that's interesting. It's sort of like it goes out if they need fresh air or something, they can go out there. That's odd, but that's there. And then, oh, this is a bigger ward right here. Oh, I like this hospital. This is really nice, Mr. Villager. It is really set up nicely. So let's come down. And yeah, for a kind of medieval style, that's the hospital. And the other one you wanted to see was the school? The library. Let's do the library. Education, the library. So this is the level 1 of the library right here, but you can see this footprint, which means that this library gets big. Look at how tall. Good gracious, look at how high up this is. Look at how high up that is. Level 5, and that's why it's up so high. Wow. When did it look like this? This is new. This is not what Caledonian looked like originally. Goodness sakes, look at these towers. So this is the library, level 5, and the entrance is right around here. And it has one of these entrances, and you go inside. Oh, this is the one. Yeah, the other day I was looking for a bookstore earlier today, and I looked at libraries, and I saw this one with the fountain on the inside, which is really quite interesting. And look at that. They're using your flooring. Look, Mr. Villager, they're using the, I forget what that is. I'm not going to come up with the name of that stone. Basalt, yes. And the last time you used Caledonian, it did not look like this. Tell me about it. This is a complete reworking of the Caledonian library. But man, look at that. Look at that chandelier. And let me make this go away so that we're just looking at the building. And look at this skylight area. That is really quite something. However, all this stuff on top, I don't understand that part being Caledonian. I don't understand it, but they apparently had some justification for it because they have a lot more of this kind of castle-y looking look on the Caledonian style. The Caledonian style always was sort of a city, an inner city kind of, you walk along the sidewalk kind of look. And this is looking really interesting. Now, if they wanted to make it look like it was in Manhattan or something, and they were making these towers like the Empire State Building or something like that, maybe that would explain this. That would kind of be sort of that Empire State Building kind of look. What was the other thing you wanted to see? Was it the school? Let me see if I can see. It's more ancient Arabian. I think they're trying to make it look like 40s New York City, 40s cities where they had those kind of looks, like the old Empire State Building in New York City and things like that. We don't have a lot of those buildings anymore, but at the time of the Caledonian look, they would have had some of those. However, it is kind of strange, the combination of that. I really sort of liked Caledonian for the fact that it did look really city-like. What was the other one you wanted to see, Mr. Villager? Or should I scroll back? Let me scroll back for a minute and see if I can find it right quick. The school. Okay, so we looked at the hospital. We looked at the library. And so now let's look at a school. So let's come back here and let's come here and let's go to education and the library. Okay, so I think we're going to have the same thing here. Maybe some inspiration of the Edinburgh University. So it kind of looks like Edinburgh University. And yeah, I think so. Look at the land. Look at the wood, the part that's being and look how tall it's going to be. So it's going to have the same thing. So why don't we just go for it? Level 5. And sure enough, so this is actually the library. Do you see any difference? Is it the library? Yeah, it is. It's the library, level 5. I'm not sure I understand why these two buildings are exactly the same. I'm really not sure, unless they're supposed to go, sure enough. Oh, wait, or I looked at it already, but didn't I just look at the hospital looking like this? Wait, I have to go back. That's the library, right? Does the hospital actually look like that? Level 5. No, the hospital looks like the old Caledonian, except, yeah, the hospital looks more like the old Caledonian, except they are putting these pieces in. These pieces. I know what they're going for. I just think I just don't know that making these buildings have both of those is, but Caledonian always had. You use azalea leaves a lot in your new style, always green in all the biomes. And they make heavy use of azaleas. Yes, they are. And azaleas are one of the ones where you can have the flowers as well, but you have the same leaves. And I think that's one of the cool things about azalea is that you can have the flower part and even when you don't have it, it has the same leaves, which is really a nice thing that they did with the azalea trees. since they're the most modern of the trees. So yes, so this is the hospital that we looked at, and this is the way it looks. We looked at the library, so it wasn't the library that we were supposed to be looking at. Let me come back here. And the school was the other one. So it's the school we haven't looked at. I apologize, because it was like, wait, we just looked at this. Yes, we did. So let's go to, do I have to switch? I hope not. Let's click on this. There we go. Let's go to back to education and go to school. Okay, and this is the school and the level 5 of the school. Now this is the way I remember Caledonian being. This is actually the way I remember it. And just a second, I'm going to fix chat because I went back and I can't see what you're saying. You think you prefer a bit more the old hospital. The old one was more interesting, like a small kitchen. Yeah, I agree with you. I totally agree. This is what I remember Caledonian looking like, including having these tower pieces, but they were always sort of topped like that. And the sidewalks seemed to be gone. They did seem to want to have, but maybe those are included in the road. And then when you go in, it looks like this. It is a small classroom on the inside, and the kids are all sitting in the center of the floor. This is one of those styles of teaching, Montessori. They're not sitting at desks. And the teacher's desk is on a piece of, this is level 5, so that's why it has a piece of end stone in that part. But this is the way I remember Caledonian. I want to look at the housing for a minute now that we are here, because I used to love this house, these houses, and I actually, let me come here again and let's look at fundamentals, residence. So there used to be, let me see how it's working, 2, yes, 3, 4, and 5. So this hasn't changed that much. This was always a really nice set of apartments. And this apartment building actually had a double bed on one of the floors, just like the original Minecolonies apartments. It was sort of modeled kind of after those, kind of the same as those apartments, but they are really nice on the inside. And I beg your pardon. Let me see who this is. I think one of the reasons, is this Thordor? Let me see for a second. Who is this? Caledonian. Let me see who Caledonian is. Because Caledonian was one of those. Thaler, yes. This is Thaler. Thaler's also who made the original pagoda. And it was the pagoda at one point that just changed everything. When Thaler made pagoda, it was so different at the time that it just changed everything. It absolutely changed everything. I don't even see pagoda. There it is. And it was really fascinating when that happened. And that's when interiors began to expand and things began to really grow. The cities began to grow and have a lot more detail. When Thaler's was the first one that I remember to do that, sort of at the same time as who did Fortress, because both Fortress and Pagoda came in almost at the same time, and had that same thing where there was all this amazing different kind of look. And that was Aravan. And Aravan also, with the fortress at the time, was like, wow. And its fortress, of course, which has the actual theater, which I just love, in the bottom of the university is the theater. I think it's not this university. This is the smaller university that almost was like added. It was added later. And I think it was added because this university is so huge. Wait, let's go back. It's this one. Yep, I keep doing that one. Is so big that maybe it was too daunting for some people, especially since you need the university. But this theater was like, oh, I don't have it up high enough. Hold on for a second. This theater was the reason that I built some of the fortress things I did the first year that Fortress came out. The first time Fortress came out, it was like, oh my gosh. So there's the theater in Fortress, and behind the scenes, there's actually backstage. There's downstairs backstage and upstairs backstage. And they both go to hallways where people are sitting, except on this side. This is where the stage is. And then down here, this is underneath the stage where they have this area here. And this is the hallway. The hallway. Actually, that's not underneath the stage. Always thought that was. That's actually underneath the seating. That there is storage underneath, and then the curtains, of course, and the little boxes even up here. So at the time, it was crazy. It was so amazing. And this is the cafeteria in the university. And then there were classrooms here. That is new, that dragon head being in this room. I don't remember that. And we have all these places here. And then on the first floor, the classrooms on the first floor have blackboards and are kind of school rooms and so on. So that was one of the ones where it was like, wow, it was so stunning that it was pretty intense. Mr. Villager is saying it's really similar to the old school. So they kept the original. It's nice that they kept the original look. And you'll miss the old sidewalks made out of cobblestone at the borders of the Caledonian buildings. You think this was very iconic to the style. I do too. And I'm hoping those sidewalks are included in, let's go back to Caledonian for a minute. Let's switch. I'm hoping those sidewalks are included in roads, because that was one of the things about Caledonian, that it was a city style. That it was meant to be sort of it seemed. I'm not speaking for Thaler. I'm not even speaking for Minecolonies. It seemed to me that it was more a city style. And let me look at their town hall for a minute and see if any of the sidewalks are left. It doesn't look like it. It doesn't look like it. And they've gotten really, well, at least they saved the clock. At least this part is still here. Nicely done with the clock. I love that. And this is the top. So the entrance, yeah, there we are. And then coming in, and yeah, this is pretty much the way Caledonian is on the inside of their big buildings. They look like this. So this is the town hall for Caledonia with the clock tower. And that is just gorgeous. That makes complete sense. And I love the way that looks. And so it becomes this thing all the time where I want to pick certain buildings to have and mix them together so that the styles look really cool. Do they still have sidewalks? Let's look here for a minute. Let's go to infrastructure for a second. And let's look at avenues. Let's see what avenues look like. Long, short. Avenues don't look, that must not be, that is avenues, but it seems like they're only dirt, and I'm not seeing, yeah, let's go back here. That said avenues. Why are they dirt? Let's look for long. Look at this. Isn't that interesting? They're not paved. That is very curious. Why do they have so much dirt down here? What is this? Why is there so much in the ground on these? Isn't that interesting? Look at this. What's missing from here? So they have these torches sitting in the ground, underground here, which is causing these to be so huge. Oh, there it is. Okay. It wasn't showing me that before. Now that makes sense. All right. So it's still gravel on top. So this, Mr. Villager, is probably why there aren't any sidewalks, that they've decided to have subways. They've decided to have subways. That is under the street. And those are, yay! The circus is going to come to town. So that's probably why they don't have the sidewalks that they used to. This looks like sidewalk along this road part, and I like the way that looks. It would be nice if the street lights were off so that there was a place to walk on both sides and street lights on both sides, but this is the way it is, and it can be changed. It's interesting. It is interesting that they decided to do subways, and that makes sense because it is a city style. So them having the underground is actually really nice. And who is this Caledonian? Let's switch back and let's look. And I think that it is, wait, did we pass it? Did it move? No, it didn't move. It is Thaler. So I can imagine him doing that. I can imagine wanting that sort of aspect. I can see Thaler wanting that kind of aspect. So I hope that you saw what you wanted to see, Mr. Villager. And if I was doing it, I would put in the roads just so that the sidewalks would be there, because it did seem to be really the thing that made Caledonia so pretty, is that it actually did have sidewalks in that kind of way. But now it has roads and subways. So that is really nice. And that is the end of today. I am at the 3-hour mark, and thank you, everybody. Mixasa, thank you for stopping in. Merci beaucoup, and bonne nuit. And Mr. Villager, obrigado. It's always nice when you're in chat. Thank you so much. And Mixasa, bon, I don't know that bon chance is bon chance good luck. I think it is bon chance on your design and moving to the next step. And yes, nobody died. This is a good thing. It's a good thing when that happens. And merci.
What is it?
Sasa, thank you very much. And okay, when we come back, we'll do lots again. And enjoy your games, everyone, and enjoy watching all the other gamers. I will not be back until Tuesday. I can tell you that right now. So it is bon chance. Yay! Oui, yay! Okay. And so I will see you all on Tuesday. And have fun. Mr. Villager, I expect you to tell me all sorts of wonderful things on Tuesday. If any of you want, there are plenty of Monster to Mermaid on YouTube. If you want to see the old ones, they're really wild. You can actually see some of the old styles before the new blocks came in on my Monster to Mermaid streams that have the seafoam color behind them instead of the they have the seaweed color behind the mermaid instead of the seafoam color. Those are older, and there's lots of fun stuff that you can see from the olden days before the time before. Here we go. Bye for now. Bye for now. I'm going to play music.